If you've known me for a while, since I started playing Love in Deepspace, or if you follow me on my lad's account on Twitter, you probably know my history with Nightplumes Sylus, who has refused to come home for 140 days since he was released. Man's just refused to come home. He just never came home. And it wasn't until the 1st of December, which was yesterday, that I was able to get him. I had to drag his ass home by saving up the wishing shards. I thought it was perfect because, you know, we're in Christmas. So of course this video is probably, hopefully, going to release before Christmas, sometime around there. Recording date for this is December the 2nd, by the way. I just pulled for Sylus myth. I have not read the myth, but I got the myth here. So I'm a bit ecstatic. I have a lot of work to do right now. I still have to edit like, oh my god, I have like 6 videos to edit. But he is home and my screen is dirty. Oh my god, look at him. He's so majestic. Oh god. I was done dirty, by the way. If the videos come out in order, of course, you'll be aware that I ranked up Catboy Sylus to R1 to get his white outfit, only for the myth trailer to come out that same day in which I used up all my myth funds. That was the worst night of my life. But we got the myth, and we also got Nightplumes. Hi, it's me, editor Miyaki, whatever you want to call me, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to take the time to mention I own a Sylus-focused Discord server in case any of you Sylus fans want to join. It is strictly for people above 18 though, so the link is going to be down in the description if you want to join. And yeah, I'll do a proper video clip, something to actually promote it anytime soon. Anyway, bye! Back to the video! We got Nightplumes. He's home. I have not read his story. I have not read anything. I haven't even read the preview of the thing. I'm wearing the Christmas hat for Nightplumes because he's home and it's Christmas. Okay, Nightplumes. On a snowy winter night, I found a dying little pigeon on a motorcycle. When I didn't know who I could entrust it to with my impending business trip, a person came to my mind. Here we go.
You got here just in time. Thankfully, there's nothing to worry about for now. Change its bandages every day for the next 7 days.
Seeing me nod, the veterinarian hands over the cardboard box with a fleece blanket inside. He walks me, the last customer of the day, to the door.
It's getting late. It's also snowing, so be careful on your way home.
As soon as the glass door of the animal hospital closes, a little head peeks out from underneath the fleece blanket. An hour ago, I had finished listening to a briefing for tomorrow's mission in another city. Just as I was about to head home, I noticed a silhouette darker than the night in front of my motorcycle. I got a closer look, only to see the silhouette belong to a frostbitten dove. Picking up the dove, I rushed over to an animal hospital, and then I found myself in a troublesome situation. I'm going out of town tomorrow for a Wanderer disaster relief mission. How can I take care of you and change your bandages? Oh. The dove shakes its head, and the snow falls off its wings. It looks at me without making a sound. As we stare at each other, an image of a certain bird and his owner appears in my mind.
Speak.
Sylus, you're just waking up around this time, right?
What do you mean?
In other words, can we meet up in the N109 zone? I need your help. The other person in the call is silent for 2 seconds. Feeling I might have sounded too harsh, I quickly add in a question. Is that alright with you?
Depends on whether or not you can make it in time. There's no reason to keep someone waiting when asking for help.
Yeah, just waking up. Oh my god. Winter snow carries rain droplets that fly in the wind. I drive as fast as I can until I knock on Sylus's door. Hello, I'm not late, am I? A wave of warmth washes over me. It instantly fogs out my helmet's visor. That outfit looks so good on him, though. What are you doing? He swipes his thumb across the visor, allowing me to see his gaze that's looking down on me. It falls into the cardboard box in my hand.
This is what you needed help with?
Yeah, so while I was on the road, Hey, wait! Right before I'm about to prevent the door from closing, it stops a few centimeters before my hand. Since when did you start saying goodbye to someone who just said hello to you? Bitch, that's rude. As I say these words, I manage to squeeze in through the narrow gap and enter the house. I stand next to Sylus. I'm already here. The least you can do is let me finish what I have to say first.
Okay. But have you ever met someone more arrogant than you, sweetie?
He turns, his emotionless gaze fixed on me. The stalemate lasts for a moment, then he reaches for my shoulder. My back suddenly tenses, making me think he's about to grab my collar and throw me out. Instead, the door is gently closed behind me. It's as if I received tactic approval. He notices my astonishment and his voice carries a hint of mockery as he speaks.
So, not only do you want me to listen to you, but you also want my help.
Is there anything wrong with that?
What's wrong, sweetie? Can you only talk if you stand near a door?
Shh. Shut up. Shut up. The living room isn't that much brighter than the night outside. The only source of light comes from a crackling electric fireplace on the wall. Sylus is sitting on the other side of the sofa. He glances at Mephisto as he continues to listen to me recount what happened. Either way, it barely survived. If no one takes care of the Dobby, it will have a short life. Think about it. This dove is still a baby and already has to endure a blizzard while wounded. It's so pitiful.
And?
What do you mean, and? Don't you want to help it?
Philanthropists help others out of pity. Is that how you see me?
No. Sylus throws a question right back at me. No matter how much I try to gain some sympathy for the dove, it won't work on someone like him. Then, what if it's to help me? As soon as I stop talking, a pregnant pause fills the room. Mephisto turns his head and gives me an inexplicable look. Why aren't you saying anything? Don't we have a bit of rapport? We've resonated plenty of times already and had near-death experiences together.
You should have said that first. Anyway, I see. You're here to dump a dove on me.
And couldn't you have worded it more nicely? Sylus doesn't respond. He stands up from the couch and then leans down to carefully pick up the dove from the box. He makes eye contact with it, but his words are directed at me.
When will you be back?
Huh?
Aren't you dumping the bird on me because you're planning to be a goody two-shoes outside Lincoln?
How do you know that? Oh, after a week? Why? Sylus ignores the confusion in my words, turning his head to glance at the clock on the wall.
I'll be waiting for you, here, Sunday, at 11 p.m.
Does this mean you're going to help me?
I thought we had a bit of rapport.
The back and forth. There they go again with the back and forth.
Why else would I agree to care for a dove I just met?
Because it reminds you of me. Maybe?
But our rapport is only worth 7 days. Be even a minute late, and I'll consider it as you exceeding the time limit.
Why? Having found a caretaker for the little white dove, I go on a trip to a foreign country the next day. During my 6 days away from Lincoln, Sylus only sent me a few photos taken at weird angles, and it was only if I reached out to him first. Otherwise, he was surprisingly quiet. This lack of disturbances is rare, and it actually piques my curiosity. On the day before I returned to Lincoln, I couldn't resist starting a video call with him.
What is it?
I just wanted to know if the dog was okay. I haven't seen it in a few days.
Are you worried that I've been treating it poorly?
Partly, yes, actually. Not really, I just miss it. Not you, the dog.
It seems to be fine. It's already spending time with Mephisto.
That means you've taken good care of it. What about you? How have you been this past few days?
Why do you ask? I thought you were worried about the dove. Yet here you are, worrying about me.
Okay, then never fucking mind, I guess. I won't ask you how the fuck you are, bitch. It's because I'm concerned about Lincoln's safety. After all, you've been awfully quiet for a while. Who knows what evil plot you're scheming?
Well, if that's the case, how I have been is none of your concern.
Okay. I haven't seen enough yet.
But I've seen more than enough.
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll be back tomorrow anyway. See for yourself. Ciao.
Ciao? I'm sorry. As per our agreement, I head to Silas's house once I get off the plane. I even arrived sooner than I anticipated. Just as I'm about to knock, the door opens as soon as my hand gets near the doorknob. What's going on? The door, now open, seems to welcome me inside. When I wonder if I should invite myself in, a voice suddenly resounds behind me.
Long time no see.
Shit. I turn around to see a familiar face, and upon closer inspection, there's a faint bruise under his eye. Silas? Did you leave the door unlocked when you went out?
Didn't you say you'd be back today?
I did. I look inside the residence, which is too quiet for my liking. Where's my dog?
It flew away.
What the? Okay, so Silas is a shitty caretaker. Noted. Oh, just as I'm about to scold him, he whistles and grabs my shoulder to turn me around. Never mind, he's not a shitty caretaker. In the distance, a white creature steps on Mephisto's mechanical wing and swoops toward me. The white dove, which was barely alive a week ago, is now like a bird of prey. Before it can scream, Silas extends his finger. The white dove jumps onto it immediately. Everything's fine, huh? Why are you always messing around?
Deceiving you is just too easy.
Fuck you. The little white dove perches on Silas's fingertip. It holds its head high and puffs out its chest before keenly scanning its surroundings. Could it be that spending too much time with you can turn a dove into a crow?
You're overestimating a crow's capabilities.
Following Silas's gaze, I see Mephisto above the white dove, circling it.
Though, it's possible for a crow to turn into a dove.
What does that mean? Before he can say anything, Silas closes the door and walks away. What are you doing?
Are you actually planning to keep the dove as a pet?
Do you have a problem with that? Can it be released back into the wild after a week? He stops in his tracks and turns his head to look at me.
It could have been released a while back. I was just waiting for you.
Aww. Today is a wintry night. It reminds me of when I first found the white dove. Snowflakes fall into my coat. I brush them away and get off the back seat of Silas's motorcycle. Nestled in my hand, the little white dove is energetic. It looks at the river view of Lincoln's downtown area in front of us. Silas, why do we have to travel so far to release it? Oh, I know. You're worried the dove won't be able to find its way home, huh? You can actually be considerate sometimes.
You'd rather release it into the N109 zone. I guess you don't believe it's lived a fulfilling life.
I take it back. Pretend I didn't say anything. The white dove in my palm seems to understand us. It lifts its head to coo at me. But do all doves raised by you end up this sad, though? Silas seems taken aback by what I said for a moment. He looks at me.
Now I'm suddenly curious about how you see me.
Are you sure you want to know? I can tell you. I think you're the ruthless, decisive, cruel, merciless leader of unkindness. You said you were curious.
Then why would you let such a person help you care for a dove?
I don't know. Maybe I like to live on the edge. I didn't expect him to take it seriously. Then again, I've never really sat down to think about why him in particular. I just figured Sylus would be the perfect fit, so I chose him. Like you said, even a crow can turn into a dove. I kind of thought it would work out in the end.
What are you trying to say?
That you're a softie when you don't realize it.
Mephisto doesn't understand riddles.
Well, I'm not talking to Mephisto, I'm talking to you. It's nothing, and I wasn't talking about Mephisto. Yeah, exactly. This time it's Sylus who's quiet. He appears to be shocked by what I said. I pet the little white dog, then I give it to Sylus. Since you've been taking care of it lately, I'll give you the honor of releasing it. Sylus doesn't decline. He doesn't speak either. The white dove seems to understand what's going on. It flies and lands on his finger.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Seeing me shake my head, Sylus takes his hands and throws the dove into the air.
Go.
I'm not sure if the dove understood us. It doesn't linger or look back. It flies toward the moon. And maybe it's a romantic coincidence or a meaningful footnote that before the dove disappears into the night, fireworks explode into specks of neon and light up the entire sky. I turn my head to look at Sylus. There's a bit of surprise seemingly reflected in his gaze. Sylus, I've noticed that whenever you want to protect anything, you always make sure you protect it well. Whether it's a dog or a person.
Is it only when I'm willing?
Yeah, only when you want to do it. The fireworks' various colors reflect on the river's surface and land on Sylus's hair. After a moment of silence, he speaks.
You think too highly of me. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a philanthropist. A man's heart goes to where his treasure is.
Sylus's cold words dissolve the wind, making it difficult for me to discern what's real or not, but it's as if it doesn't matter. I don't care. After all, I'm not a dove that needs your protection.
Really?
Eh?
It's for the best. What?
Phone got stuck for a moment. I want to try something. Hold on. Okay, there we go. White screen, Sylus. There's snow in your hair.
Help me.
In this cold weather, even a crow could turn into a dog.
A crow? Try not to be the pot calling the kettle black, sweetie.
What are you drawing?
You.
What? I told you I'm not a dove, now you're drawing me as a cat. Now, not only do you refuse to make you a crow, but you also draw another person as a cat.
Do you know what you look like right now?
His eyes are soft!
What a smug expression.
Screw you! You still have snow in your hair. Should I deal with it?
What, you want to deepen our relationship? Unprompted benevolence wasn't out of the kindness of your heart.
Oh.
Not cold?
No. Bitch ass motherfucker, what are you doing? Stylus.
Come on, follow me.
What the fuck? It ends there? Oh. But where did he take her? Actually, I want to look at the other scenes. I wanna see what the other reactions are. He's so sweet. I can't.
Do you know what you look like right now? tiger that meows the moment it opens its mouth.
Tiger that me. Screw you. Bunch. No, wait, this doesn't look like me at all.
Do you know what you look like right now? A kitten with a temper.
Screw you. It's all the same. Okay, well, this was Nightplumes. After so damn long, he's finally home. I'm just happy that I was able to get him, even though he didn't willingly come home and I had to drag him. It's nice to finally have a glimpse of like soft Sylus. His eyes, his gaze, his face, I can't. With this, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's. I'm excited for what Infold has to bring us this year for Sylus and the rest of the boys. It's a nice way to close off like the year, having Nightplumes, having his myth. It sure was a roller coaster pulling for him, but I think we won. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking my video so far. It's always fun to make these. So Merry Christmas once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.